Another sector which I'll tell you to hold or invest into in your global portfolio is you should add companies like Apple, Google, Facebook, Amazon, and Tesla. The reason why I tell you this is, let's take for example Apple. Apple has a very premium image and a very strong brand image in its customers' minds, and that's its competitive advantage is its quality and how its products are perceived by the people. So its major revenues come from iPhone sales, but it is a very innovative company. It's come up with the pods, the earpods. That's again innovation, and other companies have followed it soon. You've seen the watch coming, the Apple Watch, and other companies have actually jumped on that as well. So it's continuously innovating, and you will see Apple stocks doing very well. Same with Google. Like Google has a very very strong competitive advantage. Is it owns 95% of the search engine market, and the next competitor just Bing, which has only 5% market share. So Google's dominance in that space cannot be challenged. It is starting to move into other places as well. It is moving towards hardware. It has come up with Google phones, and I have seen the Google very smartly has a very strong strategy in the phones business now. It is not trying to compete with Samsung or with Apple. It is going towards not at the premium but below the premium market. So it's phones like the Google 4A and the Google Pixel 5. They are priced very very competitive. So you're looking at a pricing of around $450 for the 4A and $650 for the Pixel 5. It's a very good strategy, and if it pays all, you'll actually see it doing very very well if this bet pays off. And Google stock again has done very very well, and we use it on a daily basis. Google cannot be matched, and its competitive advantage cannot be matched with by other companies. Now we look at the third player in this field is Facebook. Facebook again, a lot of companies have actually tried to compete with Facebook on a social media platform. So Google had a platform called Orkut, which could not compete with Facebook. So any company which has this a social network, it cannot be replicated by other companies very easily. So Facebook also again has a very very strong competitive advantage, and because of its reach, it has Instagram, which has a huge following in the younger audience, and it has WhatsApp as well. So there are two or three product offerings from Facebook which cannot be matched by other companies. So this is another stock we should own. Another company which I'll strongly recommend is Tesla. Even though the EV market is only 1 or 2%, if the EV market grows, the company which is going to benefit the most is Tesla. It's come up with a factory in China. It's making a second factory in the United States, and it is making a second factory outside the US in Germany. So you're looking at a company which is not able to keep up with the demand which products are generating, and its auto driving features, etc., cannot be cannot even be matched by other auto companies. So it's a leader in the EV space. Now its stock has rallied almost 5 times, and it's a market leader in its space, and people view it. The reason why it is the biggest auto company is because it is actually viewed as a tech company rather than an auto company. So its valuations are defined by tech valuations and not by auto. It has a very very strong management in Elon Musk. So you're going to see Tesla stocks also doing very well in the same as with Amazon. So all these five companies, they actually have rallied quite a lot after the corona crisis, and you've seen US markets actually went up to almost 60% from its lows in March, and you've seen a correction last week, but there's been a correction in the tech space as well. But I don't see people stop using these products, or their dominance in their particular sector will be even be matched by other companies. So you should try and hold these stocks. You can buy these stocks directly, or you can invest into a fund which is investing in the tech sector in these companies. Other stocks which you could look at holding is in the airline space. I suggest you can have a exposure into Indigo. I see a lot of people will be skeptical of the fact that I'm suggesting Indigo at this point of time, but when you look at its space in the Indian airline industry, is it's a market leader. It's very efficient on time, and it's low cost offering. It's the largest low cost carrier in the world. because the entire airline industry is actually gone through this entire shock of the corona crisis. The same has happened with Indigo stocks. You looked at a price of almost 1500 rupees before corona, and post that corrected to almost 1000 rupees, but it's now again it's showing momentum. And as market opens up and people start traveling and probably a vaccine comes out or this corona scare gets over in India, you will see this stock again going back to 1800 rupees levels, and it has a very strong dominance in India. So you would do well with the stock, but it's not for the light-hearted to enter the airline industry, and it's very cyclical in nature. I'll suggest that you could invest into the stock, keep it on a standby. If you get the point, you understand the industry, and you can look at investing into this sector as well. Another sector I'll tell you to invest is into the pharma sector. I have not picked up a specific stocks in pharma sector. I think the best way to enter the pharma sector is through a mutual fund. I think because there are a lot of companies, the entire sector is doing very well. There is a lot of research which goes on in the pharma sector, and unfortunately, the best way I feel to invest into pharma is by holding a pharma fund. So you can look at SBI Pharma or Nippon Pharma funds or ICICI Pharma fund, and you can invest in the pharma fund through a sector specific mutual fund which is investing into probably these pharmaceutical companies. Because anyone who comes up with a drug, there's going to be a lot of need by these pharma companies to actually just manufacture the vaccine, make generic versions of it, and make sure every person in India or all over the world actually gets the vaccines. So there's a lot of scope for pharma funds to actually do well. So you should look at investing in the pharma fund, at least from the next 2 to 3 years horizon. It has already gone up considerably, but it is not a bad time to enter because a lot of people are putting a lot of focus on how their health is, and people don't want to be be in a situation where they're sick and they catch COVID. So pharma is going to do well going forward as well. So this is a top-down approach. We've looked at the sectors which would do well or have been corrected, and then we've invested into market leaders. And only thing is you have to look at the price movement of the stock as well. You can look at how the stock has done for the last 5 years, what's been its 52-week high. Look at what it is valued at compared to its competitors, and then look at entering into a stock when it's doing well. And you can hold these stocks once you enter, increase your positions, and hold these stocks for the next 10 years. But please review your companies, read the annual reports, read what the management is doing once you enter these stocks, and keep an eye on these stocks because it's important to do that. So if you hold this kind of a portfolio for the next 10 years, I think you can easily beat the Nifty and make good returns on your investment. So I hope you liked this session of how to invest into stock markets or making a stock portfolio. So if you've liked the video, I'll suggest that you please hit the like button, share the video with your friends, and please, if you're not subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to our channel, because if you subscribe, you stand a chance to win Amazon Echo speaker worth 10,000 rupees. So one of the lucky winners will be getting the speaker. So please subscribe to our channel. And thanks a lot for watching, and I hope you get great returns from your investment. Thank you.